Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Symmetry, where we live the 4F life: fit, focus, fabulous, and over 40. So today I wanted to come to you to talk to you about creating a routine during quarantine. So essentially right now we are locked down, we are in the house, we are socially distancing, we are seemingly alienating ourselves from our friends, maybe not our family, but we're getting closer to our family. So it's a catch-22 in my personal opinion, because now you get to spend more time with yourself and with your family and really find out what you're made of. So I just wanted to give you a few tips that could help, or steps that could help you to really getting a routine, getting down some habits and some best practices during this time and after. There are things that help me to become who I'm becoming, which is just a better person who is mentally more stable, emotionally stable, wanting to put my health and my wealth, put that best foot forward. So I want to just give you and share with you a few steps that I think could help with you creating a new routine during this time, and again after this time, because again, when you're going to work, that's your routine. You're getting up in the morning, you're brushing your teeth, you're getting your coffee, you're checking your emails and all of that. However, what kind of mental, what's going on mentally, what's going on emotionally? How are you really feeling? Do you feel, tired before you even get to work? Do you feel frustrated, angry before you even get to work? And then subsequently throughout the day, how does your day go? So when do you command control of your day? So establishing a routine helps you to command control, okay? It's very important because the first few minutes of waking, whether it's 5 minutes, 30 minutes, if people say different things. I say as soon as you open your eyes, what you do and how you are will set the tone for the rest of the day. So essentially, we'll go through these steps, and I will share a few of the things that I've done for me to help my life get on track. So first, you want to choose a routine type. So whether it's morning, afternoon, night, or an all-day routine. I mean, honestly, sometimes we kind of have to have all-day routine and structure, and I'll use those words interchangeably. So you want to choose when you want to do this routine, when. Then step 2 is you want to find your motive. Why am I doing this? What is the purpose of this routine? What am I going to get out of it? What are my struggles? What are my areas? And especially during quarantine, am I productive? Am I getting the best out of each day that I rise during this time? Because essentially there are some projects that you probably have put off because you were working. There were some things that you wanted to try because you were working and you didn't have time to go to the gym. Everyone right now has some way to do an at-home workout, and I have one. I'll leave the link above or below, and you can check out, my challenge, my squat challenge. That was mine. So anyway, that was step 2. So step 2 is find your motive. Step 3 is develop the ideas. What do you want to learn? What do you want to try? Have you ever meal prepped your food before? Have you ever planned out what you were going to eat for the whole week, prepare it, and then box it up and put it in the fridge and be done? I'm telling you, that's a lifesaver. Meal prepping changed the game for me. So that's what I do. That's one of my routines. Do you want to start running? I started running. I used to see people jog and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. How do they do that? Like, what is that like? And once I started becoming, more into fitness and health and everything, I was like, you know what? I want to run. And I just made up in my mind I was going to run. So I went and got fitted for some sneakers and gone. Now, I still walk now. Don't get it twisted. I'm not jogging the whole time, but I'm doing about 2 to 2.5 miles. And for me, that's a huge deal because I decided I was just going to start out with 0.5 miles. So if I can run and walk during that 2.5, I'm in the game. So anyway, so developing that idea is a step 3. So, you can look at meditation. that is a great way to just really gain control. I would suggest meditating early in the morning and then late at night. So the first thing you do and the last thing you do is to really get involved with you, and where you are, what your focus and your intention is for that day. So maybe you try journaling. At one point I did a 60-day mental fast. And that changed my life tremendously because I was introduced to so many people that I had never really heard of before. And that changed the game for me again. And so visualization, my perfect day. So I would write every day, what's my perfect day look like? And really started to visualize. And it's really starting to happen. It's really starting to manifest. So I'm super excited. I listen to podcasts. One of my favorite podcasters, is that a thing? I don't know. It's Ed Milet. And he talks about maxing out your life. So being the best version of you that you could be. I mean, just doing everything at the highest level. So routines are great for people who want to be high performers, peak performers. I'm sure Tom Brady has a great routine, right? Because he is one of the best quarterbacks. Not that I'm into football, however, it's just a fact. So, just listening to podcasts or getting involved with people, like I said, Ed Milet, Mel Robbins, she's amazing. I listened to her audiobook, the 5-second rule. And that really just discussed about like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you go. You just blast off, you get out the bed, you reset, whatever you're doing, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 helps. That helped me a lot in my days with my trainer. When I just was like, I don't think I can do this. I can't lift the weight. And I would have to reset my mind because I was doubting myself. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, push. And I did it, so that definitely. So Mel Robbins, Ed Milet, Tony Robbins, of course, I think most of us know him, have heard of him, motivational speaker. Les Brown, Miles Monroe, if you're a spiritual person, even though he has passed, his word still lives on. So he has major, wonderful, bountiful messages on YouTube that talk about like your gift and your fruit and really bearing the gift that, God has placed inside of you. So that's another one. So I don't want to go too deep into the ideas, but it's step 4, map it out, put it out there, put it on paper, write it down. I am a pen and paper girl, so I'm going to write my stuff down. I also use my phone calendar and just schedule it myself and just have reminders so I know what I'm going to be doing. There are apps out there. Todoist is one of them, and it's kind of like a task list. I'm not an app person, so I'm not going to really use them that much, when it comes to that. I like to basically write it out on the board, put it in my room, and then I'm there. I'm accountable. Every time I wake up, it's right there, the first thing I see, to remind myself of what I'm doing, okay? So mapping it out, writing it down, that is the 4th step. And then the 5th step, live it out. You have to now enforce everything that you just created, okay? So this is nothing to sit around on the couch about. This thing has to be enforced. Creating these rituals and routines will help you to, with negative thinking, with poor thoughts, with idle thoughts, with depression and anxiety, really, putting yourself first. So essentially your routine is allowing you to be the first person. I don't have children, but if you do, your routine is extremely important because you have to take care of you first. You can't pour out of an empty cup, right? So if your cup is not filled, you can't help your children, your husband, your dog, or whoever it is that needs you, right? So you need you to put you first. Okay. So your routine that you chose, and you have your why, you wrote it down, you got the idea, and now you walk it out, you live it out, you're manifesting what you said. So I'm so sorry, but it must come to an end. That's the 5 steps to creating a routine during quarantine. I shared some of my thoughts. If you want to know what I do in a day, just let me know, leave it below in the comments, as well as I hope some of these strategies and steps added value to you. I hope you got something great. I'd like to know what routine you created. Tell me your routine. share with me, talk to me, let me know what's going on. All right, so until we meet again, I'll talk to you soon.